On August 15th, 1977, a radio telescope in Ohio detected something that would become one of the greatest mysteries in the search for extraterrestrial life. For 72 seconds, a signal so powerful and unusual came from deep space that the astronomer who discovered it wrote just one word in the margin of the printout. Wow. The Big Ear Radio Telescope at Ohio State University had been scanning the cosmos for years as part of SETI, the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. Every night, it listened to the radio waves coming from space, searching for patterns that might indicate the presence of intelligent life. Dr. Jerry Amon was a volunteer researcher analyzing the data from 3 days earlier when he made the discovery that would change his life. As Amon reviewed the computer printout, most of the data showed the usual random noise from space. But then, in one small section, he saw something extraordinary. The sequence 6EQUJ5. This wasn't random noise. This was a signal 30 times stronger than the cosmic background radiation, coming from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius. It had all the characteristics scientists had theorized an extraterrestrial signal might have. Amon grabbed his red pen and circled the sequence, writing, "Wow" in the margin, giving the signal its famous name. What made the wow? The signal was so remarkable that it wasn't just its strength. It was its precision. The signal came through at 1420 megahertz, known as the hydrogen line. This is a frequency that hydrogen atoms naturally emit, and many scientists believe any intelligent civilization would use this as a universal calling card. The signal also exhibited the telltale signs of originating from deep space. It had the exact frequency drift one would expect from a source moving relative to Earth due to our planet's rotation. For 72 seconds, someone or something seemed to be trying to communicate. But here's where the mystery gets even stranger. Despite decades of searching, the wow signal has never been detected again. Scientists have pointed the most powerful radio telescopes on Earth back at that same spot in space hundreds of times. Nothing. The Big Ear telescope itself continued scanning that region for years afterwards. Other observatories joined the search. Amateur radio enthusiasts around the world have tried to pick up the signal. Complete silence. So what was the WOW signal? Scientists have proposed several theories. Natural phenomenon. Could it have been an unknown astronomical event? A pulsar, quasar, or some other cosmic occurrence we don't understand? Human-made interference. Perhaps it was a secret military transmission, a reflection off space debris, or interference from early satellites. Extraterrestrial intelligence. Or was it exactly what it appeared to be? A transmission from an alien civilization. In 2017, astronomer Antonio Paris claimed it might have been emissions from comets that weren't catalogued in 1977. But other scientists disputed this, pointing out the signal's characteristics don't match typical comet emissions. Today, the search continues. Modern CT projects use far more sophisticated equipment than the Big Ear telescope. Projects like Breakthrough Listen scan millions of stars simultaneously, searching for patterns in the cosmic static. But the WOW signal remains unique. A 72-second mystery that has captivated scientists and the public for nearly half a century. Dr. Amon himself remains cautiously optimistic, but scientifically skeptical. He said that while he'd love for it to have been extraterrestrial, the lack of repetition makes it difficult to draw firm conclusions. The WOW signal represents something profound about human curiosity and our place in the universe. For 72 seconds in 1977, we may have heard the voice of another civilization calling out across the cosmic dark. Or perhaps we witnessed a natural phenomenon so rare and brief that we may never see its like again. Either way, those 6 characters, 6EQUJ5, remind us that the universe is full of mysteries and that somewhere in the static between the stars, answers might be waiting. The question isn't whether we're alone in the universe. The question is, are we listening carefully enough to hear the answer?